Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Khud. So it seemed like people mostly still want to see the early game. Apologies to the couple of people who wanted me to basically just fast forward a new character back to the point that old character was at. We can probably get through the early game stuff pretty quickly at this point, as we saw with Octobisar, who was level like 7 by the end of the first episode or something. And I think we're going to start in Joppa. We haven't actually done the starting quests in Joppa. We keep getting distracted and wandering off and dying horribly. So I think we should have a pretty smooth start here. I have chosen to go a little bit weird with it, as you can see from our list of mutations. This is a mutated human. I took psychometry again. One thing that I didn't remember about psychometry that it says in the description is that it lets you just open security doors. You just touch them and they open. That definitely seems like the sort of thing that could be useful, right? Also, mental mirror. Mental mirror is a really important part of what we're doing. You know what, I'm going to hit space here. We're going to get into the thing. We're going to randomly generate a name. We'll get to a screen here where we can actually read what the mutations do. I know what they do, of course, because I just chose them, but just to be clear. Alright, it is the 20th of Kisu Ux. Here we are at the oasis hamlet of Joppa. And is this one of those ones where the warden's going to go nuts and kill Mehmet? No. Okay, great. That's great news. So, let's talk about these mutations. I'm paging through the wrong way here. First of all, unstable genome, which apparently is a mutation... Okay, no, I cannot upgrade this thing's level. But every time we gain a level, there's a chance we'll get a thing. We have an extra mutation. We don't know what it is yet. I just thought this would be fun. So we'll see how this works out. We have hooks for feet, which is, it sounds very unpleasant. Move speed a little bit reduced, can't benefit from shoes, but as far as defects go, this one gives you a lot of extra mutation points to play with, which is how we were able to afford all this other cool stuff. So Force Wall lets us create a wall, 9 contiguous squares. I'm not sure if we're going to get to, draw this, or if it's always going to be in the direction we're facing, or what it is, but... this is sort of an oh no button. You know, when stuff gets serious, we just force wall in front of us. Hopefully that will help a little bit. My suspicion is the force wall will not defend us against mental attacks. However, we have a plan for that too. The mental mirror. At the level we have it at currently, the first time we get mental attacked, it will reflect that attack to the other person, and then the mental mirror will shatter and it'll take 50 rounds to recharge. But this should make it so that we no longer get, that guy who killed Octobisar killed him in 2 hits. And if we had had this, who knows, he might have killed himself with that first attack, because it was 50 damage. Hopefully this will help keep us alive in those situations. Also, I want to say thank you to Zero Skill, who has given me some tips about how to move around quickly without having to just hold a movement key, which may well save our lives as well. And then, like I said, psychometry, and I picked up light manipulation again because it just seems fantastic, really phenomenal. And then, as a human nomad, I picked human nomad because it says the human nomad starts with a recycling suit, and I was like, I don't know what that is. So I thought this would be a good way to find out. What exactly am I looking at here? This suit is made of extremely durable, rubbery, dark material. It is lined with small pouches which slowly filter water that the suit collects from your sweaty, overworked body. Oh, it's not fueled by freshwater, it's constantly producing freshwater. And also, it's 3 armor value with no reduction in dodge. Okay, that seems like a pretty good piece of starting gear. What else do we have on us? We have some basic goggles, we have a Desert Kriss, which is not a real weapon. We do have foot hooks, with which we can kick people, so that's something. Not much of a melee character, honestly. We're going to hope to find a ranged weapon real quick, but until then, of course, we have the Brain Laser. And what skills did we start with? We started with Harvestry, okay. The Weathered trait, 15% less damage from heating and cooling, and severities of effects that change your temperature are reduced, so if we get frozen or something, we'll recover from it more quickly. We have some basic wayfaring knowledge, Mind's Compass, seems pretty useful, and then we can buy into wilderness stuff for very cheap. We also start with wilderness lore salt pans. Okay, useful. And then I guess that's it. I do want to say, having played now a character who gets some weapon skills and stuff, there are so many, such a large percentage of the game's skills are melee weapon skills. And it just seems like no matter how good your character is with a melee weapon, you're going to spend most of your time in combat shooting at people. Because, like, why try to get close to anyone ever? It's a bit weird. Maybe I am undervaluing melee attacks. Maybe with that last character, we should have been more melee and less electro bow. But, like, if you have an electro bow, why not use it all of the time, right? Especially if it's effectively free. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let's go pick up these basic quests here. Your thirst is mine. Of course, we're gonna water ritual as much as we can. The Farmers Guild, Cannibals, and the Gersh don't like us. I don't know who the Gersh are. Okay, he could teach us a thing. He could join us. We'll keep an eye on that. Our reputation with the villagers of Joppa is not super great. I am in search of work, though. I will perform your task. I will go to the Red Rock. I will kill something. I don't even know what. We'll go find out what's eating the water vine. We never have, actually, figured out what's eating the water vine. We're going to have a chat with you as well. Share our water with you. Ooh, 608 reputation to get him to join us. And do you have anything fun to trade? Not really. The Zealot of the 6-Day Stilt. But yeah, of course, the Canticles. No thank you on the Canticles. But I will take your quest for going to the 6-Day Stilt, which we may well do again. This character is going to have a better time trading with people, so we have much better ego, and we're going to be advancing our ego a bunch, so let's trade with you. What do you have? Anything fun this time? A Plastifer Jerkin. That's very expensive. What is Plastifer? Oh, interesting. Hardens when pressure is applied to it and gives you all of these cool resists. Have we ever seen an item that had acid resist on it before? I don't think we have. And then he's got a variety of artifacts, some of which are not very expensive, and some folded carbide gear. Wow. The initial Dromad trader here has better gear than he usually does. Okay, let's take a quick second and loot the town, and then go and talk to the Tinker. That is not owned by you. Yeah, I'm sure I want to look. Okay, some bent metal sheets, that's fine. My carry capacity is, yeah, not super high this game. I just blew right past it, but stats. These are our stats here in the upper left. We are definitely a much more mental mutation-focused guy. I considered trying to build for Esper, so that all the mutations we open up during the game will be mental, because I am actually pretty curious about what happens if your mental glimmer gets too great, your psychic glimmer rather, and something actually does come after you. I definitely want to see that. Oh hey, free weird artifacts. Well, fortunately our psychometry guarantees that we will be able to identify these, although have we ever run into an artifact that we weren't able to identify the old-fashioned way? I don't think so. Okay, let's identify some stuff here. What do we got? It's a fungicide grenade. And a flaming bronze mace. With a power cell in it. Let's remove the power cell. I'm unlikely to ever use that thing. Wait, where'd it go? Did I equip it? I auto-equipped it, I see. I don't actually want to use this. I would rather use this thing, because we're probably going to sell this. Let's pull the power cell out, and then have a look at that. We might be able to give him the power cell as one of the things, or we might, honestly, we might keep it. It's a good idea to have a power cell on hand, probably. Also, let's trade. What do you have? You have data disks, not a big surprise there. Basic toolkit, lots of scrap, a small stone that who knows what it is. Okay. Let's do the quest. Where can I find such a cave? I will return with your knickknack. Here is your knickknack. Let's give him the fungicide grenade. And then I think we have an interesting decision to make here. Do I want to give him the bronze mace, which probably has considerable trade value? No, I think it's the mace. I think we want to hold on to the chem cell. It might be a good idea to have a chem cell. Oh, your genome destabilized. So, do you want to be able to teleport, to have precognition, or that thing where you open a terrifying rip in space-time? I mean, teleportation seems pretty alright, huh? But at the same time, precognition seems like you have to... That's one of those things where you have to know you're in danger before it makes sense to use it. I'm afraid, not that precognition is bad, but that I would be bad at using it. And I do sort of want to take Space-Time Vortex because it seems very fun. Terrifying. And I can't imagine when I would want to teleport to a random location in CUD. But also, it seems like it could be really fun. I'm gonna take teleport. This is probably the smart one. This is the weird one, and the fun. Okay, we'll take the weird one. Alright, as you say, I will go fetch the wire. So he wants 200 feet of copper wire. Thing we could find, perhaps, in a rust well nearby. Alright, if I'm remembering correctly, the mayor here, or the elder, doesn't actually give you a quest, right? But I guess we do have a water ritual. The villagers of Kyakukia don't like me so much. Do we want a secret? It's probably the case that the secret he would tell us is nothing. Let's just save the reputation. The several dimensions of physical. At first, when we couldn't see the full title of the book, I assumed it was The Several Dimensions of Physics, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. There are a whole bunch of those. Let's check out this Shrine to Artalatafa, the Scourge of Alabalil. At a remote college in Miazozor Homestead, Artalatafa formulated a philosophy that evoked the presence of a shrewd inkwell. He named it Inkwellica. So that has told us where that homestead is. Perhaps Artalatafa's initial homestead, like where he's actually from, maybe? Alright, let's go back to the trader. We don't really have a weapon, aside from our awesome brain powers. Actually, speaking of awesome brain powers, let us... no wait, not that, sorry. I always accidentally try to assign a letter to powers, except when I want to assign a letter. Yes, map key. Okay, yes. Assign. It turns out it remembered my keybind from before. And then I don't really need to bind up this other stuff. If we need to put up a force wall or something, we can come into the menu for it. I just wanted to make sure I had a quick bind for a laser, because we are going to shoot a lot of lasers. Nope, don't shoot a laser at the merchant. Just talk to the merchant. Let's trade. Okay. Do you have a ranged weapon? He usually does, right? He has a musket. Wouldn't be a terrible idea for us to pick up a musket. We don't have a lot of things of value, unfortunately. I probably do want to get into tinkering, because, you know, you're a good tinker if you have psychometry, but we could certainly afford to sell these now if it makes more sense. And we're a little short on water as it is at the moment. I don't think we want this hand axe. We'll keep our salt hopper chips and whatnot. I'll keep my power cell. Yeah, I guess for the moment we just don't have enough material to really trade for anything. We could get the musket. And then obviously, like, ammo's easy to come by. I guess I have a short bow, and we have some arrows. I guess that'll be my solution for right now. I mean, my solution for right now is mostly going to be brain laser. But, sure, let's load this thing. Okay, let's go get in some trouble, huh? We have a brain laser. We don't have proselytize, but we do have the same ability to pick people up that the last character had by giving them water, and then, of course, we could learn proselytize. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Red Rock. This is the homestead up here. The Miazozor Homestead. Well, I mean, it would probably be worth quite a lot of XP relative to the amount it takes us to level up at this moment. Yeah, let's try to wander over there. Okay, well that was easy enough. We didn't get stopped at all. 250 XP. I love it. So that's almost a level. So we're here at this homestead, and in theory it shouldn't be too dangerous. So I was considering taking clairvoyance. Didn't actually take clairvoyance, so I guess we're just stuck with what we're stuck with here. I should probably put a torch. Okay, I have a torch in my other hand. Alright. And we have a decent armor value, even though we haven't picked up any armor, because this recycling suit is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting the homestead to feel so menacing. Is that graffiti? Indeed. Pour cold water through the lonely heath and before the where? What? There's a character at the end of heath that... Is there a word that just... Heaths, I guess, is the only word that fits that pattern? That's probably not real information. That's some... Ow, it's a bear. That's probably some procedurally generated garbage. So that is a hostile bear, and we do not have the ability to scare it away, and we don't have kick or anything. We have to just stand and fight this bear. Is that right? I guess one thing we could do is we could run away from the bear. We could sprint away from the bear and then force wall and shoot lasers at the bear through the wall. That might be worth doing, actually. Because I'm real concerned that this bear is going to kill us. I don't want to die already. Okay, so let's... How does force wall work? Okay, so here, wall, there we go. Yeah, what's up now, bear? No, that's not what I wanted. 1. What's up now, bear? Who's smart now? You might even go so far as to say that I am smarter than the average bear. This bear is not vulnerable to lasers. I failed to penetrate the shale's armor. I can't hit the damn bear. He's 2 tiles away. My agility is too low to hit him with this thing. I actually did manage to penetrate the shale's armor on that one. I would like it to be noted. I'm going to back up slightly. Except I lose sight of the bear if I do that. Man, this bow sucks a huge amount. Okay, we do have another laser charge available. This bear's going to level me up if I can actually kill it. Uh-oh. Caves of Cud is using a lot of memory. Okay. Be warned again after an additional... Currently using... That's a lot of bytes, y'all. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna... This is not a good moment for me to send the save game to... here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just pause the video. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, we're back. I made my backup of the saves so that I could mail it to the dev team. Let's try to finish killing this bear, and hopefully that won't happen again. My laze currently has no charges. How long is the duration on the force wall again? Am I close to that running out, I wonder? I flipped through the wrong way here. Force wall is level 2, which means it has a duration of 25 rounds and a cooldown of 92. Okay. Does it actually say on the force wall, maybe, like, does it just give me a round counter? I want to, unlock so that I can actually move it when I want it moved. Okay, no, it does not tell me on the thing. But we know that when I have 67 rounds left on the cooldown is when it ends, so it's close. It's real close. I can't back up very far or I lose sight of the bear. And the bear's very badly wounded. There we go, we got him. I'm really glad that we did that, because there's no way I would have survived fighting that bear for that period of time. Okay, I cannot walk through my own force field. I have to just wait for it to run out. Did I do the math? Maybe I forgot to carry a 1 somewhere in that math. Hi there, guy who's just crouched in the corner. That's a human child, a small girl in filthy rags, locked in here with a bear. Are you okay? She doesn't really English so much, and she has nothing to trade. Well, sorry if you were saving that bear for later. That's my bad. Hooray, we killed a bat. He was a member of the clan of the Scourge of Alabalil. Okay, so there's like a whole thing going on here. Oh no, a turtle. Do we have any hope of killing a turtle at this level? Alright, let's get him into the corridor so that I can't be attacked by more than one enemy at a time. We are not that far off of being able to force wall him. If I space-time vortex... Okay, I've done it. That bat got sucked into a space-time vortex. The space-time vortex seems to be moving. Here's the thing. No. I was curious whether we would still get the XP. It looks like the answer to that is no. The space-time vortex does seem to be moving. It's not clear to me whether it's, Boy, that's intense. It's not clear to me whether it's moving, like, relative to me or whether it's just, like, randomly wandering. It is absolutely consuming the walls, though. Okay, it is definitely randomly wandering. It's not following me. Well, good luck, Tortoise. I think that you're in a situation that I find unenviable. I mean, I'm being chased by a big tortoise. I'm not happy about my station in life either. But it does look like it doesn't, like, draw people in or anything. I'm gonna force wall here. Okay, I'm good. Just keep that turtle over there. I'm doing small amounts of damage to him some of the time. Looks like my space-time vortex has declined to kill him. Well, it killed that bat, but mostly I was curious if we would get XP for using it on stuff, and we totally don't, so good thing to remember. A tortoise is like, of all the random early game enemies, man, tortoise is definitely the most annoying one. Yeah, what a surprise. The bow did not kill the tortoise. Actually, I can't even shoot it straight at this distance. We are bad with bows. Maybe we should just run. We got the XP we came for. I really want to see what's down those stairs, is the thing. And if we could just run into some, like, I ran out of bow arrows. If we could just run into, like, some snapjaws or something that I could fight, I'm so ready to fight snapjaws. I did not give myself a way to burrow through stone walls. Yeah. We just don't really have a lot of moves in this situation. Alright, well, I'm just gonna back out then. Let's go down here and see if we can just leave. We discovered a remote star apple farm. Hey, I'm pretty good at harvestry. We might be able to remote ourselves some star apples. Yup. Let's just grab some star apples here. Probably nobody will even notice. That's what I'm betting on. Give me that. Oh, and these ones are ripe with fruit. Oh, there's one. Okay, cool. Free star apples. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. I mean, we're gonna cook with them, I guess. And they're worth some trade value. It turns out you don't really need to carry around food. So, I guess mostly food is for trade value, and then if you learn to cook, you can learn a recipe or two that's actually valuable. There's the farmer. He definitely just saw me take that apple. It's probably fine. There's a chest in this building we're going to help ourselves to. Okay. Sorry, that's not what I want. Take all. Tab, take all. Okay, weird. Apparently you can't hit tab to take all while your cursor is on a category instead of on an item. That door doesn't actually go anywhere. Weird place. Well, at this point, our lasers have recharged and our force wall is back. So I guess let's go back up here and have a look at that tortoise. Wait, how did I even get down here? There we go. Only one of these spaces is open. Is the tortoise still injured or has he healed? He is still injured. So, we will shoot him many times. Sorry, her. I think it's using female pronouns. Take that, tortoise. Nope, I've run out of laser charges. I mean, maybe we can bait the tortoise down here? I'm wondering if I can get it onto the next screen and then, like, lead it away and run around it to get to the stairs, because I want to go down there and, like, engage in dungeon stuff. Mostly what I want to do is find some snapjaws to fight. Snapjaws would be easy XP. Alright, you know what? Let's get out of here. This is clearly not working out for us. Let's go to Red Rock. Sorry, plus. Okay, we did it. We traveled to Red Rock. We'll just have a look around here. Hopefully there will be some stuff that's easy to fight. We know there's a dungeon to engage in, although I'm a little leery of my level. Anyway, it's probably going to be the case that there's not a lot of stuff of interest around the outside here. I'm assuming that goat's not going to be hostile, right? Yeah, no. Goats are cool. Goats is friends. I guess we can go take a look down. We're pretty close to another level up. That's too many. He goes back upstairs. Alright, if they want to pursue me out here, like... Ooh, the bear is... Why is that bear flashing? It's bloody and dazed. Alright, we're going to engage the sprint. And then we're going to engage the force wall. Let's put up a force wall right here. Okay, that seems pretty useful. And then, yeah, XP. Die. Yes, we got him. Okay. I am pretty low on charges, unfortunately. That bear is going to be hard to finish off, and I don't have any ammo left in my bow. And those guys dropped trade value, but I'm going to have to engage with the bear to get it. Is that bear hostile to me? Because he's not moving. I would have expected him to come at us, even though the wall is here. Just, get close to the wall. I guess we're just chilling out and waiting for our laser charges to come back. I do wish that I could put an indicator on my HUD somewhere of my laser charges. In case it's not clear, I'm just mashing and turn right now. I didn't kill the bear. It just became invisible for some reason. Oh god. I tried to shoot toward the bear, but I apparently failed to laser. Sprint is still on cooldown. I mean, it looks like we move approximately as fast as this bear does. No, he attacks every once in a while. He gets a swing off. How long is the cooldown for sprint's actually quite long. I'm going to try to... He's not a very good attacker. There we go. Oh, we made some distance up and then lost it. Basically, we just need to keep running until our stuff is back up. Oh, he took a piece out of me. A couple of times. Okay, sprint is back up. So we sprint. We take the bear to some place where we can create a wall. Like right here. We create that. Actually, you know what? I'm far enough away from him. We have laser charges. Let's not wall right now. Let's sprint and shoot. And then we'll create the wall after we run out of laser charges, so the wall will give us time to replenish. Gosh, he's fast. So all I need is one of those moments where I get a space away from him. There we go. And then... force wall... 9 squares, huh? So let's put it here. Okay, it can't go diagonally, is what I've just learned. It's not totally ideal. But it gives me something to make him run around. Okay, and he's not smart enough to really navigate around it. I'm just going to stand here and watch him. Maybe stand back and watch him. It looks like he's just going to chill there until the wall runs out. We'll just shoot lasers at him as our charges come back. There we go. Alright, I think we saw one more normal Snapjaw down there who did not follow us up. So let's be aware of that. We're already back at full health. We may as well just... well, I guess... hold on. We should probably chill up here at least until our cooldowns are back up. So I'm just mashing end turn right now. We've entered Jeweled Dusk. Force Wall and Sprint are back. We're not at full laser charges, though. Right? We go to 5. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whew. Many enemies have come to the stairs. He goes back upstairs. Alright, normal Snapjaw, easy to kill. Centipede, probably a little bit harder, but also worth more XP. Anybody else? No, we're cool. Alright. This is a viable way to get XP and some loot. And we may as well rest until healed. Go back down. So there's at least a couple more Snapjaws, including a clever one. A Warlord. I'm trying to get the Warlord to follow me back up. Okay, excellent. So, you know what we do in this situation. Sprint out. Wow, he's fast. But we managed to get him in the bottleneck here. Then we just shoot him with laser beams, and then stand there and watch him like Darth Maul until our laser beams come back. Alright, we are out of lasers. So just wait for a minute here. Oh, it got dark enough that I can't see. What do you think you are? Just walking right up to me. Okay. I killed him with melee combat. That's how embarrassingly bad at life he is. He got killed in melee combat by me, of all people. Yeah, go ahead and loot everything. Put me over my limit, and then we'll drop some stuff. I'm 13 pounds over. My guess is that we're going to find these weapons are... Well, no, it's probably the armor, right? The armor is going to be the stuff that's least worth its carry weight. Let's drop the leather armor. And have a look. I hit for ones. There's something standing on the bottom of the stairs. It seems like it doesn't... Yeah, I killed it and it didn't fight back. Laser U. Ooh, a lacquered iron short sword. That's probably worth some stuff. Yeah, take all this stuff. That Issachari banner is a thing you can wear on your back, right? I do wish that it said here what the equipment slot was, like on the description page. It probably should do that. Okay, we will drop 3 pounds. You know what? I'm going to drop another one of our suits of armor. I think chainmail sells for a reasonable amount. I'm not really interested in fighting you, but the hunter is... Oh no. There's multiple hunters, and now the stairs are not free. And I'm out of laser charges. Well, you know what we could do? What if we just created a tiny vortex? And we'll just... Oh no, a painted bronze longsword! I didn't even get to look at what was painted on it! Oh man, boy, the vortex, it does some wild stuff, huh? Okay, it's sort of just wandering off into the darkness. Stop shooting at me. Also, why do I not have any charges left on my laser? How long is it going to take for these to come back? Okay, so the vortex is real unpredictable. Aha! Just chop him up in melee. Ooh, a willowy painted shortbow. What is willowy? I'm assuming it means that it's lighter? This item weighs much less than normal and is painted with a scene from the life of Jarad II. Somewhere in Uttara Hall, Jarad II had a dream that she was making a pilgrimage. From that day forth, she was obsessed with altimeters. Yep, that's, I mean, is it even a pilgrimage if you don't change altitude several times during it? So this will give us reputation with the sect of the Ebony Quill, which is not a thing I've ever heard of before. I mean, equip. It's better than my short bow, that's for sure. And then, yeah, we may as well grab this as well. I'm bummed out that we lost a bow. I probably don't have to pick up any of that stuff. The sturdy short bow, I guess, might be worth having. It might sell better because it's sturdy. Hey there, hermit. You look remarkably non-hostile, but you have no objects. Oh, combat. I heard combat. Alright, centipede fights. That's a human corpse. So immediately after we walked away from that hermit, they killed another hermit, probably. Alright, down here we got spider time. But see, this is exactly why I wanted to come down here. Look at all these enemies that we can kill pretty easily with our laser. Getting tons and tons of XP. Nope, don't shoot the plants. Shoot the things that are more directly hostile. Also, I could just, kill them in melee combat. You don't have to be good at melee combat to kill normal Snapjaws. This quilted shawl is just... Yeah, it's just negative stats. But is it gonna sell well? It gives cold resist. It probably sells well. We'll keep it. Or rather, we'll keep it till we get back to Joppa. Our Dromad merchant friend doesn't realize it yet, but we found his cloak. I'd really love to get some distance from this thing. I guess we can sprint. My memory is that it usually took us a couple of lasers to kill the amoebas. Yeah, wow, only 25 XP, huh? Already. We do have a couple of arrows now, it's worth remembering. Like, when our laser charges run out, we're no longer helpless. But man, I sure wish I had a gun. Oh, you know what? There's an auto-explore command. Shoot. what is it? 0? Yeah, look at that. So the deal is, when you hit the auto movement commands, your character will just travel around until you see an enemy of any kind, and then will stop and hand over control to you. That's a thing that I definitely want to use more often. So let's do it again. Yet doesn't want to go near the jilted lover, but that's... I mean, I know where the jilted lover, just don't go in that direction. Ooh, chest. Wooden arrows, I mean, there's no reason not to take them, they're weightless. Hey, are you the hermit You might be the hermit I talked to earlier. Alright, let's auto-explore again. Yeah, because, like, I had been... When we got into a situation like we got to at the end of the last episode, where I was gonna have to walk across the entire screen to check out that horse room, the way I was doing that was just pressing upward to move upward, right? But apparently, you can use this auto-explore functionality, and then even there's even a more directed version of it where your character will just walk in a straight line that you have in a direction of your indication. Oh, I'm famished. Let's eat something then. That uses the same thing. If the second you see a character, you will stop moving and regain control. And that seems very useful. A smidgen of declared rust, a pinch of freed shale, a destined ur seed, and some stuff, and then you eat a food, and... Well, you eat something. There's lots of things you can eat that aren't food. And yeah, I just ran right past the jilted lover. I decided I didn't care, and the jilted lover punished me for not caring, which I guess makes sense and is thematically appropriate given its name. Yeah, just auto-explore me a little bit. Don't run me into... Okay, so apparently sometimes it'll just walk you into something. If you don't see the thing before it hits you, you can still get hit. I guess let's check out this area in the top right. There's got to be stairs further down somewhere, right? Maybe all the way to the bottom... wait. Walk around the jilted lover. All the way to the bottom left? Yeah, okay, it looks like there is a hallway out of this room that I missed. And there we are. Okay, always the most dangerous part, getting down the stairs. Oh, a copper nugget. Oh yeah, take all, actually. That's great. Copper nugget and a water skin and some more ammo. Bad news! You should not be walking around with a torch. Oh, that bat was probably not even hostile. And look at that scavenger. I think he thought he was going to set up an ambush. Shrine to Nathramed I, the Crimson Telescope. Man, I want a name as cool as the Crimson Telescope. At twilight under a rare and crimson sky, the people of Dumrina Hollow saw an image on the horizon that looked like a telescope bathed in crimson. It was Nathramed, and after she came and left Dumrina Hollow, the people built a monument to her, and thenceforth called her the Crimson Telescope. So, to be clear, it's not just like a wild name. She actually looks like a crimson telescope. I'm not trying to bag on the name. It's a really good name, but that is definitely the lamest way to earn that name. Hold on, I'm gonna auto-explore. This is so handy. And see, I had expressed frustration before with the movement, because it does feel crummy that most of the time you're in no danger at all, but you can't just move around at a speed that makes sense to you because you can very suddenly be in huge amounts of danger. And this auto-explore functionality is 100% exactly the solution to that problem. Ooh, a Snapjaw Warrior. This guy might be a little tougher. Maybe I should have force-walled immediately? I'm just gonna laser him to death. Yeah, let's... Maybe I'm getting a little too worried. Got a wide-brimmed hat. The thing is, I'm like right at the edge of my carry limit. Ooh, engraved. Let's look at the engraving. This item is engraved with a scene from the life of her chef. In 2AR, Rebecca died of glot rot, and on her deathbed, Reshef forgave her and absolved her of sin. He allowed her to be buried in the village of Ezra outside the gate to the Tomb of the Eaters. So that's not procedurally generated. That's a scene we saw in another playthrough. So that's interesting. It tells us things. When we can figure out things that are always true from game to game, that tells us some things about the shape of the narrative. How dare you kill that innocent bat? You monsters. Just you wait until I get vision of you. Okay. Took a lot of damage there. Does the Witchwood Wreath have weight? It has a single pound of weight. The thing is, I think we should carry... We should take the iron weaponry at the very least. Let's drop... What do we want to drop? Oh, we don't need all these torches. And they're not worth very much. I'm gonna drop... Can I... Yeah, I want to drop, like, 23 of them? Maybe? That gets us... We lose a lot of weight there without losing a lot of trade value. Ooh, a Masterwork Shortbow. Does that mean that it does more damage? Critical hits twice as often. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously. We might just hold on to our Willowy one, because it does give rep. And I don't actually know what the crit rate is. It might be the case that twice as frequent is still, like, very infrequent. Got a Vine Wafer, I don't think we'll pick up any of that other stuff. Continue auto-exploring. And my guess is that a Masterwork bow probably sells for a lot more than a normal bow. Yes, you can... It's not, like, completely safe to auto-explore. You still will sometimes get attacked. But it's definitely a step up from having to slowly move around manually all the time. Ooh, free weird artifact. I mean, let's start by reading its history. It's a poison gas grenade. Cool. Get. I guess maybe I should just equip that, right? If we only own one grenade, it should be in my throwing slot. In case we suddenly need it. Yeah, this is handy functionality, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 buddy. Are you sure that was the end of that hall? No, that was definitely not the end of that hall. There's probably a spider in here. I am so stuck in this web. There is, in fact, somehow, not a spider in there. Oh, I found the spider. He's very stealthy. Sorry, cave spider. You're packed with experience points. Nothing I can do. You're like a Snickers bar of knowledge. Okay. Yeah, when we're in an area like this, I'm not going to turn on the auto explore. Let's try to find our way to a wall first. Ooh. I mean, if these robes are worth anything at all, they might be worth... I can't remember what the values of things, unfortunately. Suyashid II's life. Near the location of Karkamor, Suyashid II was captured by bandits. She murdered their leader by trapping him in a moment in time chosen arbitrarily, and was thenceforth known as Moment Dancer. That's almost as good as the Crimson Telescope. I mean, it's painted. It's worth more. Get. We can carry a little bit more weight. I do like this thing of having to learn a new history of the world every time. I think that's a really cool idea. I like the procedurally generated history very much. Please stop doing that. It's very annoying. I'm just gonna smash the spider, because apparently we ran out of charges there. Oh dear. Alright, there are many enemies, and I am sprinting. So, we only have one laser charge right now. We'll generate another one soon, I'm sure. I'm debating the most appropriate way to use the force wall, because there are multiple ways into this room. I was really hoping that was going to be a kill. Okay, I think... we might have to try something here. So we really have two options. Do we want to force wall ourselves in right now? We can't stop the warlord or the warrior from chasing us, but we could force wall to keep the others out while we fight him, or we could just throw down the space-time vortex and let that solve all of our problems. If we put it down on top of the warlord, there's a chance that it will wander randomly into us, which I obviously do not want to happen. I could not survive teleportation to a random part of Cud at this moment. You know, at this level, I don't think. So, I think I'm just gonna... Let's force wall like this. Alright, it's you and me, buddy. I hack at him. He hits me harder than I hit him. He did step on a thing there, so that's good. We might have to, I was kind of hoping that I would get a laser charge. We might just have to vortex him. I'm gonna vortex him. If it teleports us somewhere random and we die, then we die. Oh, it did. It moved on to us. Oh, God. Oh. Subterranean caves level 18. Oh, dear. Well, let's just look around carefully. Not a time for the auto-explore, I think. So we're in some caves somewhere. They might be the same caves. Really, really deep. Or they might not. That's a thing I've never seen before. Alloporta. If I step on it, will it teleport me? Is that why it's called that? We found some stairs that go down. I'm going to step on it. Okay, it teleports you somewhere nearby, though. That is a drowsing urchin that is only average difficulty. Okay, so wherever we are, we're not like... It's not a total nightmare here. I'm going to rest until we're healed. That is yellow Alloporta? Allopyra. Don't touch the Allopyra. Which means we're turning around. Oh, I'm so nervous. Y'all, I am so nervous. Is that Pyra? Yeah. Okay. I would love stairs up if we could locate some stairs that go upward. So what I really want is to go home. You know what would make this space-time vortex a lot less dangerous to use? Is low-light laser turret hit me for 17. Pretty sure it's around here, so I think we can avoid it. Is a recoiler. If we had a recoiler, I'd feel so much safer. I'm gonna try to rest until healed here. You see a low-light laser turret tinker. Did he build it, or is he building more? He's very tough, and also extremely hostile. But here's the thing about me, is I am going to run away. Run! Oh god, please don't build a turret. Must find stairs, must find stairs. Force wall! Please stay over there. Please don't let this be a dead end. Okay, well, we've certainly broken line of sight from him. Yep, we found another one. And he totally saw me. Oh god. Oh god, I just need to get away. Okay. He probably... Oh no. He's probably lost us? Probably, maybe. And we have had time to regen. Webs. Oh no. Do you think that it would be really, really stupid to drop a space-time vortex somewhere nearby and jump into it on purpose the instant it becomes available? I think maybe. Just gonna struggle in this web. Oh, spider. Big spider. That's a voider, a big hostile voider. I attempt to move away. My mental mirror... He tried to void me, and my mental mirror voided him, I think. Little spider, I see you. You are not sneaky. Ow, I have been critically hit for everything. Okay. I do not like it. I do not like this. 127 rounds. I'm going to try to rest in place. Okay. Our mental mirror is back. Our force wall is back. Our vortex is back. If we go down there, we'll die. If we go... We know that there's a tinker somewhere around here. There's another tinker somewhere around there. There's a laser turret down here somewhere. I think I'm going to intentionally vortex us. That can't... We probably got pretty lucky here. Getting vortexed into an area that's, like, similar to and probably close to the place we came from. Oh, God. Is he still going to be out here? He is definitely still out here. Maybe he didn't see us? Yeah, I'm real nervous about using the vortex, so let's just try to find some stairs upward. We're 18 floors underground. Okay, low light laser turret. Ugh. Okay, can't penetrate its armor. I mean, I need to find a way out of here. Teleporta, not safe to step on. Could teleport us into a turret. God, I hate the amount of webbing that we're seeing here. The good news is, all this struggling in webs time is good healing. We're really recovering a lot of HP very quickly. It's possible that we could have taken that turret. And I'm sure that turret would have been worth good XP. Think about how much relief we're going to feel when we get out of here. Oh, something huge happened over to our left. Well, I need to try to find stairs, so that's a scary volt bat, a juice sap. You know what? Screw this noise. We're just gonna. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this very much. No, wait, I tried to put it right on top of myself and it didn't work. Okay, I was sucked into a different cave, even deeper in the ground. In a place where there's some kind of horrible snail. A snail mother. It is docile. It's totally chill, but it's also impossible for me to kill. And then he waited 352 turns? Is that the story of this particular situation? Think it might be. Hold on, can we... I'd love to get into like a crevice in the wall. I guess this is the best we're going to be able to do. We're in a real bad spot here. Weight 100 is controlled decibel. Okay, shift W. I don't know, like 350 if it's cool with you. I keep trying to use the numpad to enter stuff. I was actually fine to do that. So that being the case, do we walk? I think we walk around until we like see a reason to leave, because maybe we'll stumble upon something cool. Slugs. Oh, the Ix-slugs do not like me. Okay, well, that's the reason. We found it, everybody. Space-time vortex, right here. It didn't go where I told it to go. We're outside. Oh, right, but I mean, of course I'm lost. Goat people. Not great, but he might not see me yet. Albino ape. I mean, we don't want to fight a yurt warden. He's got a desert rifle. I'm not in a position to fight a desert rifle. Yo, is that a green skunk? That's different from the skunks we've seen, right? Nope, it's totally normal honey skunk. It's green because it's wounded. Okay, I hate trees. Oh, what are you? Well, that's a madpole. That's a huge distended jaw on the front of that thing. I don't really want to go back up on the goat screen, so we're just going to wander a little bit until we are no longer lost. There's so many madpoles to the south of us. Holy shit. It's possible they can't get out of the water. Possible, but I don't feel certain. Oh, thank God I regained my bearings. Where am I? Wow, we are northeast. Well, okay. Things went a little sideways. We're just going to wander back in the direction of Joppa. We're probably going to get lost a whole bunch. It's going to be a real mess. I don't want to go in the river, because I had a real bad experience in the river. Okay, that's, you know, we made a lot of distance there. That's so many mushrooms. Look at all that fresh water over there. These mushrooms are just mushrooms, though, right? Like, they're not going to chase me. We have found every blue mushroom. Every single blue mushroom in the universe. Uh-oh. Leeches. Well, the good news is, leeches are not actually that tough. Let's sprint and kill leeches. Okay, the bad news is, the leeches are numerous. Oh, also chameleons. Chameleons that think they are very sneaky. Down? You off the screen? Uh-oh. That's a sightless way guy. What kind of mushroom are you? A dandy cap? The sightless way guy, he's fighting something. Also, that's a kind of mushroom we've never seen before. What are you? A brooding gold puff. Auric gills, tense and release, tense and release, tense and release, as if drawing breath into the puffer's stem. With each exhalation it belches a cloud of golden spores like motes of sunlight. They flutter back to the cap and congeal into a golden plasma. Same. Goat folk. And the leeches are totally still following us. I mean, that's actually really good if it's just the leeches. Yeah. This is good news. Uh-oh. That mushroom looks hostile. It's just a brooding rose puff. Totally normal brooding rose puff. I spotted a water. It's not just fresh water, it's a water weep. Yo, that's really good news. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shoot my bow at this leech. I hit it for 3. I mean, that's not nothing. I don't really want to get leeched on. Maybe you could just back up, dude. He shouldn't be able to move very fast on account of he is a leech. That frog over there is bad news, right? Aren't those frogs hostile? Yep, that's a nice frog. I want so badly to clear the area immediately around the water weep. What if we just punch the leech? It did bite me pretty hard. God, I just want the water. I want the water so badly. I really don't do a lot of damage with my Chris. And if we can make this safe... Oh, good. I got laser charge back. Oh, it's badly injured. Here comes another one, though. If we can make this area safe, we'd be, like, in really good shape for the future. Because, man, oh man, is it cool to have a water weep available. We could space-time vortex and try not to fall into it this time. We could try to run until we can create a, I think they should be slower than I am. Not allowed to go off the screen. There we go. Howdy, everybody. Trying to, like, weave around here a little bit. Oh, an acid weep. Neat. Probably actually quite useful if we can figure out a way to use acid. Okay. Sightless mind guy doing a thing down there. Okay, here's my plan. Now that we've got a little bit of distance... Okay, seems too dumb to attack us, or to try to go around, but there are other enemies coming. Are you still friendly? You are still friendly. Please, 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 just let me kill this damn thing. Because we're going to have to run away in a second here. Alright, I think we have to run away. Oh, I'm so nervous trying to run away through the spores. What is going on with that albino ape? He's illuminated. He's fungus-ridden. Huh. So he's just covered in glowing mushrooms. Yeah, I don't want to try to run away through a field of mushrooms because I'm really worried about the cloud of spores problem. You are getting space-time vortexed, Mr. Leech. Space-time vortex does not follow orders. It's very difficult to command. Oh no, that's one of those trees you can't move past. Okay, well the good news is that the skunk seems to have been set off. The bad news is the leeches. Leeches are bad news. This thing is actually moving faster than I am. Damn my hook feet. Okay, bloody bloated leech. I need to get off the screen. Oh god, hostile frog. Big hostile frog. Ooh, we're still lost too, right? Like, I don't actually have the ability to go to the map? Yeah. Just knowing where the water weep is a big deal. And if we can get out of here... Goat. If we can get out of here safely... Oh, thank God. Yep, it's not going to let me do it, but. We have sprint available. We just have to get far enough away from the things chasing us. Oh no. Oh no, I discovered a goatfolk village, and there's too many hostiles too close to us for me to go back to the world map. I'm going to keep pressing that button every time I think there's a chance it'll... Okay, God. Ooh. That's a very valuable tile. That water weep is a big deal. We will come back when we are a little tougher, and maybe when we have some friends, and we're lost again. And it's one of these guys, a Naftali. The good news is random Naftali is pretty easy to kill. The bad news is we have never seen fewer than 50 Naftali in one place, right? That's a Slumberling up and to our left. Very concerning. The ape... You think the ape would tell me where I am? Is he hostile? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that it made sense to shoot him. I mean, he's worth good XP. Goatfolk. Nope, that's not what I meant. I meant to hit the look button. Yep, very tough. Very, very tough. That said, if we hung around... Never mind. I was going to say if we hung around and the ape killed him, then that's good loot. Oh, thank God, my bearings. Oh, thank God. We're almost home. We're almost home. No. I just want to get back to Joppa. Okay, well, I'm lost in a salt maze. Does this go so... Oh, baboons. I can't see the baboon. I'm going to run away from the baboon. That's a guy. That's a cannibal? That is a it is a fine young cannibal. I'm going to shoot him with lasers. Okay, he got what he deserved. Salamander, are you mad at me? Are we cool? No, we're cool. I'll save you, Salamander. I like it so much better when the baboons are friendly. Yo, there are snapjaws nearby. Also, there are baboons nearby. I'm having stuff thrown at me from a lot of angles right now. So the question is, do we fall back into the hallway? Or my concern is that if I fall back into the hallway, the baboons actually won't follow, and we'll just have to come back out again. I'm going to engage sprint. We're going to run west. Not now. Okay, there's snapjaws and stuff over there. The snapjaws are fighting the baboons. Damn it. Damn it, baboon. Oh god. Oh god, it's gotten so... It's become so dense with creatures. Okay, I'm gonna back up and hope that the baboons will target this guy more than they target me. Doesn't seem to be happening. Kind of seems like they're not doing anything at all anymore. And he's not injured enough. Damn it. There's a baboon just to our northeast. Well, we could force wall... God, I wish I could get away from this guy a little bit. I'm gonna force wall like this, I think. Try to give myself some space to run. Ugh, we're getting manhandled by this snapjaw, but I just need to... Please, please, please. Okay. We're in a place now where at least it can just be me and the snapjaw. Sprint is 41 turns away. We could space-time vortex behind him. I'm gonna try this. Okay. That is definitely not going to affect him. It started eating the wall. So that's weird. Kind of looks like maybe we've gotten away. Maybe he got distracted by baboons or something. He lost sight of us. I'm just going to hang out here by the edge of the screen for a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm going to hit tilde. We were able to rest until healed. There is still combat happening, somehow. Alright, XP. I can't believe there are things that are still alive. You would think, like, just given the amount of time, all of the enemies on one of the sides would be dead by now. All of the creatures on one of the sides. I don't want to shoot you. I want to shoot you. Yeah, there we go. There is an iron short sword here, which is probably worth picking up. Hermit, please tell me where I am quickly before you get involved in combat. Okay, let's trade. Ooh, Hermit has some interesting stuff. Hermit might be getting murdered for some steel weaponry. There's a baboon coming. Alright, we're gonna make sure this baboon goes down. Is the baboon... is he... I think the skunk stinked him to death. Okay, I'm gonna kill this hermit. My laser failed to penetrate the hermit's hide. Really? Well, I mean... seems not to have noticed that I attacked. Just gonna count that as a win. Oh no, my star apple is destroyed. What? Did I just do a really bad job of looting the star apple? I guess so. Okay, we have our bearings. We're getting the hell out of here. This has been a real adventure. Sweet, sweet Joppa, please... please let me back into Joppa. I just want to go home. Alright, let's go trade with the Dromad. We got some stuff. I brought you some things, my friend. Some things that you will want to give me great value for. Okay, the chainmail's worth something. Quilted shawl, pretty valuable for its weight. And then, yeah, I don't want any of this garbage. I guess we should probably keep one weapon. There's probably something here that's better than our Desert Chris. It might be an iron battle axe. Oh, never mind. The iron battle axe is too valuable for me to hold on to. This actually kind of rules. We brought back a lot of value worth of stuff. So, it might be a bronze longsword that we hold on to. 1d3 damage. I guess the longsword is worse than the battle axe, and it's also worth more. Definitely not keeping those. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, though, a lot of these weapons are very close in value. Let's keep the iron short sword. I think that's the best of the things we have here. Go ahead and sell those. We can maybe hold on to the scrap. This is 87 drams worth of value. Do you have anything that I really, really want? Yeah, I guess a gun. Right, we knew that. Sorry, I only need one of them though, please. And then just give me some grenades. I mean, I don't know that these are grenades. That's a lot of trade value. Yo, the water weep though. If we could just get to a point where we can access that water weep, then we're basically rich forever, right? Let's do this trade in which I get a single dram of water. We don't actually have that much water, so I probably don't want to take a single... Maybe we only take one of the weird artifacts. I mean, like, I definitely want to have some more weird artifacts. Let's do it like this. Okay, now we have some money to play with, and we have a fun new artifact. It's a freeze grenade. Okay, a thing that might be useful. In fact, make that my equipped grenade. Okay, we made it home, and we're in some kind of shape, and we have some water. We have a better missile weapon. Oh, I didn't buy ammo. Let's do that real quick, because ammo's very cheap. 1.3 drams. Yeah, I'll just pay up. That's fine. Okay. All of a sudden, I feel so much better. Well, this character's life has been weird so far. Not exactly what I was expecting it to be. And we haven't gained quite as many levels as I had hoped because we got a little spatially sidetracked. But when you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going back to Red Rock and we're going to solve the Red Rock mystery. For the first time ever. It's going to happen. And we'll see you then.